Hi everyone, I'm back with part 3 of Let's Make a Journal. Part 1 was the papers and the stenciling. Part 2 was sewing in the signatures, and now I'm gonna do my pockets and tuck spots. And after this part I will do stamping. I'm not going to do a lot of stamping in this one, and I'll show you how I stamp, obviously, once my book is together and my signature is sewn in. So you can see it's getting quite chunky. I've put all the I've pre-made all my pockets and tucks, and I'll explain as I go along. And as you can see, it's starting to get quite chunky already, and that's without any tags and stuff in the pockets. So I've used some ephemera that I found via Pinterest, and I've backed it onto some dictionary page and then some cream card, and then I've inked it up. I'm gonna just making sure I'm in frame here, and I'm just gonna pop it on here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it at an angle or just like that, or even just like that. I mean, you've got choice. I'm really struggling with my glue. This is the glue that I used. I've got a delivery of glue coming tomorrow because I'm like at the bottom of the barrel with this at the moment. I'm really having to squeeze it to get it out. So I'm going to just put this on at a slight angle and just give it a little rub down, just like that. I'm going to leave that page, and that page I may come back and do things to it like stamping, etc. Here I've just made a little pocket again with this image here is from Ephemera's vintage card, and I used some scrap. I folded it over just to reinforce this top bit, obviously, because tags or ephemera are going to be getting slipped in and out. So I'm just going to glue that on. I mean, really, this is like kind of the boring part, because you just want it all kind of put together. So I'm just gonna making sure I'm in frame. I'm at a very strange angle trying to do this. Here I've just done a Rita Donnelly flip up. I'm not sure if I'm going to put an embellishment on that or stamp, so it's the kind of last minute touches that make the journal. Well, that's what I think anyway. So I'm just going to pop that on there, and I just leave a little bit of edging around the pocket as well, so that flips up like so. This one here, since I've got a pocket there, I'm going to find where I've got my next one, which is that, and I'm going to put that in there. So I've made a belly band here. I could do it that way, but I'm not. I'm going to do it this way. If I'd have done it the other way, obviously I would have trimmed off the edges. So just a little bit of glue at the top and at the bottom, with a tiny little bit of paper there. There we go. And I'll just line that up. I'm just going to move that to an angle so that I can see, because I can't really see because of the camera. Just press that down, and that should dry fine. Actually, I am going to put, let's see, I'm going to put that here, and that's, I've just done some stenciling in that as well. And I just pop that on there. And I know I'm covering over some of the stenciling, but it's better to do it and have it look okay than to do it and then, you know, having to mess up some of the rest of, well, the rest of your pages. Here I've got a doily, and I'm going to do I'm going to do a double page doily tuck. I think I'll do it on here. can show them in frame. So what I do is I just line it up with the crease. This has been coffee dyed, and just a little bead across there and rub it down. And I've already got my scallop circle and my sentiment to go in there, so I'm just going to do the same here. I've just got to spin it around. And just rub that on there like that. Then let's put a little bit of glue on here and here. Whoops. And pop that on there. So that's that done. And this is just a definition stamp set, and the words are separate to the actual definition for them, so I use them quite a bit. So just a little tad of glue on either side, and just pop that on there, and just make sure it's straight that side. So I've done that before and it's been wonky the other side. Here we've got this image. Again, it's just been backed onto some book page and then some cream cardstock. So actually I'm going to do that as a top loading pocket and just pop that here. Let's give it a little rub. Excuse the state of my fingers. I took my my nails off today, not my real nails, but my false ones, and because one I actually kind of ripped one off, so I took them all off because I couldn't be bothered to do them again, to be honest. Here is an envelope pocket, and I have got a tutorial for that. It's just one of the long envelopes. Fold it up, it's got the window on the back, so I keep that to the back, and then I just glue it down on 3 sides to create a pocket. And these envelopes are not very thick, so I personally wouldn't trim the top and make that a pocket because it would just rip. But if you've got good quality envelopes, you know, nice big thick ones, then you could go ahead and do that. I mean, the envelope itself is sturdy once it's, you know, because it's double-sided. It's just I'm frightened of, you know, this bit ripping. So here I've just made a flip out page, and what I'm going to do is just glue along there, obviously under here, so that I've got a pocket there. This glue keeps blobbing out on the first go, so I'm going to just turn this around so that I can try and line it up and get it straight. And give a little bit of space there, otherwise it will cause some bulging in the book. So, and now we have that, so that's a flip out that you can do journaling on, and also a pocket. This is the middle of the signature. Now I'll come back and do some hearts on a string here, I think. Here I've got another piece of ephemera that I'm actually, I think I'll do a side tuck with that. It's not very exciting, but it just gives an idea. Do some stamping on that. Here's another pocket. This image here is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Again, I've folded it over to reinforce the top because I don't want it ripping. And that just goes in there like that. Another one of these, and I might actually just glue that down on 2 sides, well, one side and the bottom. And then you can slip in things that are slightly bigger, and you're not just restricted to the space between, you know, where you've glued it, because that can be annoying sometimes, especially when you've got tags and stuff that just don't fit in inside. Another Rita Donnelly corner flip up, and I've done some full stitching on that. There we go. I'm just going to put that on this side. And here we've got another doily tuck, which I think I'm going to do here. So again, it's just the same as I've done the last one, just kind of line it up. Add some glue. You don't need a lot of glue. Well, not this type of glue anyway. I don't really use any other glues for sticking in things into my journal, but this, occasionally I use like a glue stick, but not to stick things in with, maybe if I'm backing something. So this one here, I've got Love and Adore. And these are just like little scrap pieces that I've cut off of some coffee dyed card that I use for my tags. So I keep all them because they come in handy for my making these little banners. So that is there, like so. Here we've got another belly band. Let's glue it on the top and on the bottom. And just glue it down. Here I've just made, this is from a A4 sheet of cream card, and I've just kind of cut it in half and then folded it in half, and then folded these sides in. But obviously I trimmed a little bit off here so that I've got this like flap here, otherwise the flap would come right down to the bottom. So I'm only going to glue that in on two sides, well, one side and one bottom, just like so. And I was checking the time, it's 12 minutes. I'm just going to glue that in as a top loading pocket. And that goes in there, just like that. Got a little bit of glue there, and this is the back page, and I've just made another flip and it's got some stenciling on there, so just a little bit of glue again, and so that is me putting all my, actually I've got a few more bits that I think I will add in. What time is it? I wonder if I can do that in less than a minute. I don't want to really have to upload this on Movie Maker because it's a pain in the butt. Sorry, I just headbutted the camera. So I'm just gluing that in. Then I'm going to go to my other signature somewhere and find, I'll do it on here. So yeah, the next video will be the stamping. I'm not going to do a lot, like I said, in this one. And then after the stamping, it will be all the tags and stuff that I'm going to put inside it. Then it will be the cover and the closure. So as you can see, you know, it's getting all chunky already. So I will be back with part 4.